Hello, this is Andy's Golf and Travel Diary, and I'm here at the Pambula Merimbula Golf Club with the General Manager, Michelle Vernon. Michelle, this is quite an interesting place. It's not just a golf course, is it?
Not at all. It's a destination, isn't it?
It is a destination. What do you all have on site here on the property?
Well, we've got 27 fantastic holes of golf. We've got an 800-seat clubhouse. We've got poker machines, or as they could say it in the States, a casino. We've obviously got a restaurant and a fully licensed bar with liquor.
And I was here for Parma night for schnitzel, and that was delicious. Hey, do you have a few minutes to show me a little bit more of the property and answer a few questions?
Absolutely, let's take a tour.
Michelle, please tell me a little bit about your club here.
Right, well, we've got a fantastic club. It's about 3,500 members. The club is actually owned by the members, but it's also open to the public, which is fantastic because with 27 holes, that's what we want. We want people coming from all around the country and all around the world, and that's what we get. We're probably well known for our kangaroos. It's actually on our logo. There are thousands of kangaroos on the golf course, and it's one of the features people come here specifically for.
Michelle, they say playing golf is quite a gamble, but we're actually in a place where you can gamble.
Absolutely. Most golf clubs in the country actually have poker machines. The fully private ones don't, but that's not the large majority. So we've got about 59 machines here in our casino. There are 2 other clubs in town that have approximately similar as well. Just over the border, probably a couple of hours down south, about 4 hours, they used to not have poker machines. So they used to all travel up here in the past and play our poker machines, and it gave us a fair bit of money. To come into the club though, you actually have to either become a member or sign in every single day that you're here. It's something that is not just for profit for the members, because the members don't benefit specifically. You can't take shares as members, but it goes back to the community, so we're very much well known as a community club. Now, you were asking me before about what that means to be a community club. What that basically means is that we have to give the money back to the community. So there's some legislation that says all the clubs that own money from poker machines give back. And we sit down a round table with the applications that come in, and we give thousands of dollars out in poker machine revenue back to the community. We also get lots of people, the small organisations, the little soccer clubs and the football clubs saying, can you help us out and sponsor? So we give one-on-ones per club as well. So we like to be part of the community in that sense.
Now, do you call these one-armed bandits like we call them in the U.S.?
We certainly do, although we haven't seen a one-armed bandit in a very long time. You may notice we don't have the full-action ones here. I think the Australian punter is a little bit more sophisticated. They like the buttons. It's all computerised these days. As you see, it's almost like a computer screen. So.
All right, tell me about the biggest, luckiest winner ever to win here.
Win here? Well, it certainly wasn't in my time. I know we've given $100,000 away in what we call Keno, which is like a lottery system that we have. But yeah, I know we've given over $10,000 in my time, so that's pretty good.
Maybe I should try my luck here.
I'll get your wallet out, mate.
Michelle, tell me a little bit about the Glass House.
Well, the Glass House restaurant is inside the Pambula Merimbula Golf Club. We believe, probably biasly, that it's the best club food in town. But they do produce absolutely fantastic food. One of the things that we've got is that we're in the country, so the produce that we have is right next door. It's right here. The best oysters, the steak that absolutely can be cut with a butter knife, and just amazing plates that are put together. So, yeah. During January, we get about 30,000 visitors here to town from down south, and we do 650 to 700 covers. So it's a pretty busy month for us.
I arrived on Wednesday and immediately came here for schnitzel and Parma night.
Absolutely, it's one of our popular nights. We do a special on Parmas. As you know, they're quite large and they fill people up. We do other nights that are roast nights, or we do theme nights, Greek nights, roast and shanks nights, things like that. So yeah, keeps people entertained and something different.
And the name comes from the glass windows that you can see the whole entire course from.
Pretty much, absolutely. It's a panoramic view pretty much from that side to that side, all around behind where you're standing.
Ah, Michelle, that's a beautiful, familiar sight behind you. Tell me a little bit about the golf here.
Well, we've got 27 fantastic holes. It's set within the natural bushland of the country, and you can probably see there's a little bit of the lake behind as well. It's a playable course that obviously can be made a little bit harder if needs to be, but it's in absolutely fantastic condition. We believe that it is comparable to any metropolitan course, even though we're in the country. That's probably due to our fantastic course superintendent, young Pat Wilson. He's only in his early 30s, but he travelled over to the States to your Masters, and he learnt there over at Augusta, and he's brought a lot of those skills back here, and it's been definitely noted and thanked by our members. Adding to the management team is our head professional Glenn Warren, and he is obviously our PGA triple rated coach as well. He knows every member by name, and he can even remember those people that have been coming to the place if he hasn't seen them for 5 to 10 years. That's what you really want for the front door of your golf course, so it's nice.
Tell me a little bit about your golf game, Michelle.
Oh no, I try not to get out there too much. If I took the game too seriously, I'd probably take it seriously. I play off a handy 21, but yeah, I don't mind. I'd rather be in there getting the work done.
Pretty competitive. What's your best round of golf? What are your memories of your finest hour in golf?
Well, I'd have to say my finest hour of golf was when I was playing with a bunch of other managers over in Perth, and I hit a drive and it went over 300 metres. The boys kept laughing, saying it must have hit the concrete or it hit a sprinkler. Sure enough, the manager said no. Now, I only got a paltry ball at the end of it for the longest drive, so every bloke in the room, because there were more guys than girls, stood up and gave me their balls for the day, so I felt pretty good.
Wow, Michelle, that's a big sign. It sounds like a big event. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, the Week of Golf, we believe, or the journalists in Australia believe, that it's one of the biggest and longest running golf tournaments in the country. We get approximately 800 golfers here for the week and play over 2,000 rounds of golf. In its heyday, it actually had 1,200 golfers, so it's a fantastic event. I've got to say, one of the most surprising things that happened was last year, and this is debatable, but we do not know anywhere in the world that had 3 hole-in-ones in one day. Absolutely fantastic. But it's one of those events. It's been running for, as you can see, 34 years, 35th year next year, and it's the coming together of friends from all around the country. So every state's represented. We've got New Zealand and England both come as well, and it's so funny on the first couple of days to see each other meet and greet, because they only get to see each other, some of them, that one time of the year.
Michelle, tell me a little bit about your background, where you grew up, things you did, and how you became the general manager here at Pambula Merimbula.
Yeah, you'll
Golf
get there
Club.
eventually. You just have to keep coming back a few times. Well, I grew up in Sydney, born and bred in Sydney, and I was a kid that played every sport under the sun, but field hockey was the thing that I really got into. I coached it, and etc. I was looking to get into sports management and did sports science as my degree. Ended up doing an MBA in sports management. Was out there looking for a job. Basically, I was told I was overqualified, but really hadn't had a real job except for coaching hockey and working for a sponsor. Job came up as an assistant golf manager, and luckily I had all the skills and I got it, and that was it. I got stuck in the industry and absolutely loved it. Yeah.
Tell me, you live right here in Merimbula. Tell me a little bit about this special place.
Well, coming from Sydney, where it takes about an hour and a half to get from one destination to another, as you probably know, to drive, I found this place and they were looking for a general manager, and I took it up. I live a whole 2 minutes down the road. My place overlooks the lake and the beach. It's absolutely glorious temperatures all throughout the year, even though it's south of Sydney. And yeah, it's a fantastic place to work because people are so casual, they're relaxed and they're friendly, and they take care of each other as a community, which I love.
Michelle, you well took care of me on this visit. I really appreciate the hospitality and introducing me to this very special part of Australia. Thank you very much for being part of Andy's Golf and Travel Diary and having me.
Not a problem. We welcome you back anytime, and if any of your mates want to come down, give them our phone number.